Gus Charles still wears the scar from a Buruli ulcer which formed after he cut his knee over a year ago.
A few weeks before the surgeon cut it open, it collapsed and sort of a small divot came through and a bit of blood came out. And after the surgery, that's when I finally realised it was something pretty serious.
His mother Sally says the ordeal, which included a misdiagnosis and intensive treatment, has been draining.
You're so worried, and any parent will be worried because it's just awful knowing your child's in pain and knowing that it's not getting fixed. In fact, it's getting worse.
Dr Daniel O'Brien specialises in the research and treatment of the condition.
It's a flesh-eating infection. It actually starts to eat away at the skin and the tissue underneath, and in some circumstances where it's very aggressive, it can very rapidly take over a whole arm or a part of a leg.
Buruli ulcers are believed to have originated in Western Africa before curiously presenting in various parts of Australia since the 1930s. Over the past few years, the overwhelming majority of cases have been in Victoria, primarily on the Bellarine and Mornington peninsulas. 107 cases were recorded in 2015, 182 in 2016, and last year, 275 people presented with the condition. Over the same period, it's estimated that there were just 10 cases diagnosed elsewhere in Australia. Professor Paul Johnson says it's possible the bacteria exists in possum faeces and is spread to humans through mosquito bites.
There are big questions we do not know the answers to, particularly why it spreads, why it arrives in a possum population in the first place, and where it's going to turn up next.
Victorian health authorities have spent $1 million researching the ulcers over the past 15 years and have joined with researchers in applying for a further $2 million from a federal research fund.
And this is a rapidly worsening epidemic. We have critical information that we don't know, and the funding is urgent.
Whatever we can develop here has implications for global health as well, so I hope we can understand it better and there can be some newer ways to prevent it.
Luke Waters, SBS World News.